accuracy in computing system. Data accuracy error between a bank named Crocker National Bank and a spouse, Marcius and Elaine, in Los Angeles, 1990. The bank commit error in storing data on home ownership payment for the couple. Data accuracy error happened because of the bank system converted to automated loan processing system. Even though Marcius faced the problem, he never gave up on his payment to purchase a house. Finally, he won the case and received a settlement for $268,000. Causes of data inaccurate. First, poor data entry practice. For example, customer's name can be written in 3 different ways by 3 different representatives. Second, management does not emphasize data quality. Team too busy with sales, marketing, and promotion to find out more on wrong information in dataset. Third, outdated system and architecture. As example, organization grow and user behavior change. Companies need to adapt and update their platform and analytical architecture. How to ensure data accuracy? First, improving data collection. Determine the type of data and flag data that related to the most useful behavior. Data accuracy is a hidden pillar of digital companies, with data initiative growing and essential to companies' success. Building trust in data requires an enterprise-wide commitment to seeing the data as an asset and managing the asset effectively on a daily basis.
Assalamualaikum and hello, I'm Afika. I will continue with the analysis of case study. Based on the article chosen, the problem being faced is related to the accuracy of computer system. The stakeholders involved in this issue are Louis Marcius, Marcius' wife Elaine, the bank teller, the programmer, and Crocker National Bank Company. Marcius and Elaine are the victims who face this issue. Bank teller is the person between the victims and the programmer who modified the Crocker National Bank's accounting system. The scenario statement summarized as the programmer modifies a bank accounting system to hide overdrawn accounts and avoid the overdraft charge. After making a deposit, the programmer corrects her modification. From this mentioned issue, the most related course content is computer reliability. According to Brian Randall and Philip Treleaven, 1978, system reliability is sometimes interpreted rather broadly as a measure of how a system meets its users' expectations. Based on this issue, the type of reliability requirement is online database systems. This system is intended to retain extensive amounts of valuable data over lengthy periods of time. As evidence, Marcius and Elaine took out a long-term loan from Crocker National Bank. Therefore, each data of their payments need to be recorded in the system. In this case, the data is modified by the programmer in an unauthorized way and deceives the clients. The ethical theories also can be applied in this issue. Firstly, consequentialist ethics. According to Moel, Captain and Johan Wemp 2002, an action is morally good if its consequences are desirable and bad if they are not. In this issue, as the result of the program action is bad, therefore, by implementing consequential theory, the programmer has done an unethical action. Next, deontological ethics. All persons have certain obligations. These obligations are non-negotiable, they cannot be brought off or disposed of. Based on this issue, the programmer changed the data in an inappropriate way and committed fraud on his client. Therefore, his action is unethical because it is totally contrary to his initial obligation as a programmer in Crocker National Bank. Moreover, Virtue ethics. Integrity is a virtue connected with maintaining the appropriate level of steadfastness in one's defining ideals, goals, and other commitments. According to Richard Volkman, 2013, as one slogan has it, integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is looking. Therefore, from this issue, the programmer is supposed to apply virtue ethics in herself with self-discipline, sincerity, honest, and impartial judgment. Besides, we also can implement discipline-independent principle in this issue. First, be impartial. The support clause related to this scenario is clause 3.03. In this case, the company needs to make sure that all the employees are always ethical when working and dealing with the client. Next, take responsibility for the actions and inactions. With support clause 1.01 and clause 3.14, in this case, the programmer should tell the truth to the company and be responsible to recover the data system immediately. Moreover, maintain your integrity. With stated clause 4.04, the programmer should not modify data to embezzle financial data for personal purposes. For the alternative, the victims, Wes Marshall and his wife, Ellen, have made a good decision to sue the Crocker National Bank after they found out that they have been deceived by the bank. Next, the Crocker National Bank is supposed to investigate further about their employees before pointing fingers to others, because this case also involves the company reputation. Besides, the programmer itself also needs to think deeply before he makes a decision whether his action will cause harm to others' data or not. In this case, it is obviously stated that the programmer modified the Crocker National Bank system and his action clearly caused trouble to the clients. As a programmer, the best decision that he could make is to admit his mistakes.
Hello, my name is Nurul Hasita. I will continue about recommendation and implementation plan. Recommendation. Computer ethics such as data accuracy should receive more attention in the ICT field. Accuracy ensures the correct and error-free information. The accuracy of information is important because maybe people depend on it like loan bank. So the information must be accurate. The company of Crocker National Bank must train responsible, reliable programmer and efficient data system in the job. Based on this evolution, it is recommended that several measures be involved in the ensuring effectiveness be in the training program. Implementation plan. Implementation recommended that the Crocker National Bank should be responsible for what part of the quality of information is measured by accuracy, timelines, completeness, relevance, and it's easy to understand by the user. So, the accuracy is important for quality of the information, and the accuracy represents all organization action. Next, if someone gives inaccurate information, it is difficult to find who made the mistake. The most common case is when the user entered the wrong data value. To avoid this mistake, in the organization must find who has experience and skill for data entry, and it must use the program which discover the typographical mistake. Lastly, to ensure the product meet the highest standard, the company should face up the ethical, economical, cultural, legal, and environmental issues. As a programmer for the bank, it must develop software and document the respect and privacy of those affected by the software. Conclusion. The computer technique foster and network which are used for communication and sharing information are used everywhere in the world nowadays. The computer make the information system fast and efficient. The electronic information system used at the government and companies, which make the people must use the computer in their work and business. It forces people to deal with new issues and ethics responsibility when using the computer for information system. Computer technique issues such as data accuracy should receive more attention in the ICT field. The prevalent nature of ICT has conceivable made more people, security and organization aware of the relevant ICT issue. In this study, the result indicate that they are aware about the scenario regarding accuracy. Organization must realize that quality is more important than quantity. Too much focus just to gather as much information as possible without thinking about whether it is right or how to use it. In conclusion, that accuracy scenario make it is computer make mistake and bank